What do you know about scarlet fever? Is it just a relic of the past, or should we still be concerned about it today? Scarlet fever, a historical malady that swept through communities leaving a crimson trail, holds a significant place in medical history. But it's not just a ghost of yesteryears. Even today, in our era of advanced healthcare, it continues to pose a challenge. It may not be as common as before, but its relevance cannot be dismissed. Despite its drop in prevalence, scarlet fever remains a health concern we should not ignore. Scarlet fever, also known as scarlatina, is a disease orchestrated by a bacterium named Streptococcus pyogenes. This bacterium is the mastermind behind the infamous strep throat, and when it releases toxins into the body, it can lead to scarlet fever. This disease is an unwelcome guest that spreads through respiratory droplets, making it a common occurrence in environments where close contact is unavoidable, like schools and daycare centers. When someone with the infection coughs or sneezes, the bacteria take a free ride on the droplets, infecting those nearby who inhale them. Although scarlet fever is not picky about its victims, it does seem to have a particular fondness for children aged between 5 and 15. However, don't let this fool you into complacency if you're outside this age group, as it can strike at any age. The key to managing scarlet fever lies in understanding its symptoms and seeking prompt medical attention. The symptoms of scarlet fever are distinctive, making it relatively easy to identify. The first sign of this illness is typically a sore throat, accompanied by a high fever. It's not just a mild increase in body temperature, we're talking about a fever that can reach up to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. That's no small matter. As this fever takes hold, the patient may also experience headaches and abdominal discomfort. But the most distinguishing feature of scarlet fever is, of course, the rash. This isn't your average rash. It begins as small, flat red blotches but quickly spreads and turns into a red rash that feels like sandpaper. A telltale sign is its location. It often starts on the chest and abdomen before spreading to other parts of the body, sparing the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. Along with this sandpaper-like rash, another unique symptom is the slapped cheek appearance. This refers to a flushed face with a pale ring around the mouth, giving the impression as though the patient has been slapped on the cheeks. Then, there's the tongue. In cases of scarlet fever, the tongue can change dramatically. It initially becomes coated with a white layer that peels away after a few days. What's left behind is a bright red, swollen tongue with a bumpy surface, often referred to as a strawberry tongue. Now, these symptoms may sound daunting, but recognizing them early is crucial. Why? Because early detection can help prevent complications like kidney disease, rheumatic fever, and pneumonia. It also allows us to start treatment promptly, which usually includes antibiotics to combat the Streptococcus bacteria causing the illness. In summary, if you or someone you know has a high fever, a sandpaper-like rash, a slapped cheek appearance, and a strawberry tongue, it's time to seek medical attention immediately. These are the hallmarks of scarlet fever, and they're not to be ignored. Remember, prompt identification of these symptoms can make a significant difference in the treatment and management of scarlet fever. Scarlet fever may seem like a disease of the past, but it still poses a real threat today. This infectious disease, caused by a strain of Streptococcus bacteria, brings about a myriad of symptoms that, if not addressed promptly, can lead to serious complications. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've learned. The nature of scarlet fever is such that it primarily affects children between the ages of 5 and 15. It's highly contagious, spreading through close contact and respiratory droplets. Thus, understanding its nature is crucial in preventing its spread. We also dove deep into the symptoms of this ailment: a sore throat, high temperature, flushed cheeks, and a distinctive red rash that feels like sandpaper. These are all telltale signs of scarlet fever. The rash, in particular, starts on the chest and stomach, eventually spreading to other parts of the body. It's important to remember these symptoms and to seek immediate medical attention if they appear. Early detection and treatment are vital in managing scarlet fever. Antibiotics are typically effective in treating the disease, but without prompt treatment, complications such as rheumatic fever or kidney disease can develop. Scarlet fever isn't a relic of the past, it's a present-day concern. Knowledge and awareness are our best defenses against this age-old disease. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, your health is your wealth.